There's never been a more comfortable time to ride a motorcycle in the summer than we're in right now because of the plethora of breathable items on the market, jackets and trousers, lots of mesh options. And we have one more for you from the company Alpinestars. This is the C-1 Air. They also do a pair of trousers with the same sort of composition as this, with huge mesh panels for breathability. They both have a CE single A certification. The jacket comes in at £140 and the trousers, as of the making of this video, are £130. Now, we know Alpinestars best for their racing pedigree, and that's really the impression we've got from their clothing in the past, but they have made a big push on developing their urban or more casual clothing, such as you see here. It's clearly very simple in its design. It's got a very clean look, minimal branding across it, and the branding that is there is the same color as the jacket, so it sort of blends in a little bit cleaner. We have this currently in either black or silver, so again, simple for color choices. And not too dissimilar to other jackets in this bracket. Probably the most obvious and the one I've seen for the longest time would be the Revit Eclipse. I think we're on the second version now, and it looks very similar to this. It's also about the same sort of price. So most of these come in around the same sort of price. They all kind of have a CE single A certification. They're roughly the same sort of protection as well. I'll get on a little bit more to the armor because I think it does differentiate a little bit on this one in terms of the overall coverage for the shoulders, and I'll show you one of those in a moment. The sample we have here is in a size medium, which for the mannequin I would say is not his size. He would probably go up. He's a 40-inch chest but very broad in the shoulders, so generally speaking, in most clothing he'd be found in a size large, especially when you include the armor, which on this occasion I've taken out of the shoulders so it actually fits on him. And if you're going to put the armor in, then definitely, if you're a 40-inch chest like this, then I would go for the large. For myself, I'm a 38-inch chest, probably a little bit bigger than that right now, but it was a comfortable fit for me. What I would say about the sizing though, or the general fit of this, is it was a bit more snug around the chest, and you can kind of see that on the mannequin as well. If you're standing kind of proud with your chest, depends on your posture, to be honest, because my normal posture is to slump a little bit, and actually I didn't notice it, but as you move around, I sort of did. Obviously on the bike, your arms are in front of you, so you wouldn't notice it too much, but more so off the bike. I would say this still is my size for a 38-inch chest, but in comparison to some other mesh jackets like this that I've tried on, it's a little bit more snug fitting around the top. It's also got a drop back on it, just the right kind of length actually. I'm 5'10", kind of a regular height, and this I would say is the right sort of height so that it's not bunching up on your waist as you're sat on the bike, but the back of it goes far enough down your lower back to cover your belt line. And as with most jackets you'll find nowadays, they have connection points in there so you can attach it to your trousers if you need to. You can see large tech mesh areas across the front, down your arms, and extensively across your back. That's where it's going to get a lot of this breathability from. It is made of polyester, so it's a 450 denier poly fabric. And like I say, it achieves a CE single A certification. For impact protection, it has a pocket for a back protector if you want to get one additionally, and it comes complete with reinforcement in your elbows and your shoulders. It's their own Nuclean Level 1 armor, as you can see here. And for the shoulders in particular, I'm quite impressed actually with the coverage. So one of my gripes with other armors that I've tried in my jackets is that they seem to cover more of the front part of your shoulder and the side part of your shoulder, and for the most part, neglect the backside. It just seems to be where they kind of sit on you. But these are quite wide, actually. So it does cover the rear part of your shoulder as well, more substantially than I've seen from some other armors. The trousers are very similar in their construction. Quite often when you find a company makes a mesh jacket like this, they will make trousers to match. These are available in black. They have mesh panels across the bulk of them, reinforcement in the knees and the seat of your pants, the areas where you're more likely to need a bit of reinforcements. They have level 1 armor in your knees, no armor in the hips. You need to get that additionally, and they're an accurate size. These are a size medium. They fit typically like a 32, and very similar to other trousers like this that I've tried in the past. Definitely a kind of straight shape on these, enough room in the leg. There's a little bit of adjustment in the jacket, so you can tighten it in around the waist if you need to. On the arms, there's a little bit there as well. You'll notice on the inside that you have this comfortable mesh liner, same as you'll find on the trousers. And it actually has a waterproof pocket on this side as well, on the inside, which I'm seeing more commonly on jackets. I think That is quite clever, and clearly because the industry is moving in that way, everyone's kind of cottoned on to the fact you might need something to be waterproof, even on a sunny day, so you've got some storage in there that is at least. Obviously, Alpinestars have other options. If you want to check out the rest of their range, then you can do that using links in the description. Let us know what you think of this in the comment section down below, and I'll see you soon. Bye.